Hello guys. Welcome to Wrestling Spectacle, your ultimate destination for all things WWE. Get ready to dive deep into the latest show results, breaking news, and behind-the-scenes buzz straight from the world of wrestling. Today, we've got an action-packed lineup that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's jump right into the ring. In tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, an exciting lineup awaits. Randy Orton will face Carmelo Hayes in the main event as part of the King of the Ring quarterfinals. Another quarterfinal match will see LA Knight going up against Tama Tonga. In the Queen of the Ring quarterfinals, Bianca Belair will compete against Tiffany Stratton, and Jade Cargill will take on Nia Jax. Additionally, there will be a contract signing between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul for their champion versus champion match at the King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event. In the WWE Queen of the Ring quarterfinals, Bianca Belair faced Tiffany Stratton. The match began with Belair asserting dominance, but Stratton retaliated with a slap and hair pull. Belair quickly recovered, overpowering Stratton with a gutbuster and a series of punches. Stratton attempted to pull Belair's hair again, leading to Belair sending her into the turnbuckle. As Belair tried to follow Stratton outside the ring, Stratton pulled Belair's braid, causing Belair's knee to get caught in the ropes. As Bianca Belair writhed in pain, Tiffany Stratton targeted her injured knee, sending her into the steel steps. Belair fought back with a suplex for a near fall, then countered a basement stomp with a roll-up. Stratton escaped a KO attempt, landed a double stomp, and went for a handspring strike, but Belair reversed it into a German suplex. Despite a kickout and a poke to Belair's eyes, Stratton couldn't maintain control. Belair blocked Stratton's prettiest moonsault ever and ultimately secured the victory with a KO. Backstage, WWE United States Champion Logan Paul encountered LA Knight, leading to a brief stare-down. The tension was interrupted when SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis pulled Paul away for a discussion. The Bloodline were then shown backstage and Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman were speaking. Heyman asks Sikoa if he had talked to Roman Reigns today. Sikoa says all the time and walks away. LA Knight was interviewed and mentioned that the Bloodline seems different lately, expressing his intention to win the King of the Ring. Carmelo Hayes then appeared, prompting Knight to mock Hayes for bragging about being the first draft pick by comparing him to the unknown first draft pick from Tom Brady's draft year. Knight ended the exchange with his catchphrase, dismissing Hayes by telling him to leave as he is busy. In the WWE King of the Ring tournament quarterfinal match, LA Knight faced Tama Tonga from the Bloodline. The match began with aggressive exchanges, including a sleeper hold from Tonga and jabs from Knight. Despite interference from Solo Sikoa and Tonga Loa, Knight managed to fight back, landing several strikes and a powerslam elbow drop combo. However, the distraction allowed Tonga to capitalize, ultimately hitting Knight with the complete shot to secure the victory. Knight was then shown walking backstage, and he runs into Hayes again. Knight and Hayes then jawed jacks at each other before things were broken up by Charles Robinson. Back into the ring, we see the contract signing segment between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul in presence of SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. Logan is accompanied by his lawyer and entourage who join him in the ring. Cody interacts with crowd and reminds them about the first ever War Games match which took place in 1992. Logan Paul negotiates with the contract made by Nick Aldis and brings his own contract which is created by his lawyer. The contract states that Logan won't be defending his U.S. title at King and Queen of the Ring. Only the undisputed WWE Universal Championship will be on the line, which means no title versus title match. Nick Aldis goes against the decisions, but Cody Rhodes asks him to allow the contract signing. Logan Paul disrespects Cody, but Cody fires back by calling Logan a human hat rack, also talking about how Mike Tyson will knock out Jake Paul. Logan gets pissed off and tries to attack Cody, but Cody fights back and powerbombs Logan's entourage on the table. And then we move towards the second quarterfinals round for Queen of the Ring tournament, where Nia Jax takes on Jade Cargill. The match starts off with Jax and Cargill going nose-to-nose. Jax then nails Cargill. Cargill then hits Jax with a spinebuster. Jax then rolls out of the ring and Cargill follows. Jax then tosses Cargill. Cargill's daughter is in the crowd, and she yells at Jax to leave her mother alone. Cargill then crawls toward her daughter. Jax then yanks Cargill away and screams in Cargill's daughter's face that her mother sucks. Cargill then attacks Jax. Both women then fight outside the ring. Jax then sends Cargill over the barricade. Jax then grabs a chair. Cargill then blocks a chair shot, yanks the chair away, and hits Jax with it, causing a disqualification. We then head to the back, where AJ Styles was being interviewed by Byron Saxton. Saxton asks Styles where he goes from here, and Styles says next week he is going to go to Nick Aldis' office, and he will find out where he goes from there. Styles then walks away, and we head to the ring for the main event. And finally, in the main event, we have the Viper, Randy Orton versus Carmelo Hayes for quarterfinals round for King of the Ring. The match starts off with Hayes and Orton circling each other. Hayes then kicks Orton in the knee, and Orton goes down. Hayes then slaps Orton on the back of his head. The match was all about Carmelo Hayes showing his agility and strength while Randy Orton using his experience. The match ends with Hayes going for a springboard, but gets hit with an RKO and Orton wins. After the match, Kathy Kelly tries to interview Randy Orton in the ring, but Tama Tonga's music hit and the Bloodline make their way out. Orton has a microphone in hand and wonders if the Bloodline was trying to intimidate him. Orton then fires up and lists off his credentials. Orton then says next week he is going to introduce his foot directly up the ass of Tama Tonga before allowing Tonga to experience the 3 most dangerous letters in WWE, which is the RKO, and the show comes to a close. Thank you for tuning in to thrilling episode of Wrestling Spectacle. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed what you saw today, don't forget to smash that like button, share with your fellow wrestling enthusiasts, and hit subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest WWE updates. Also, be sure to follow me on social media for even more wrestling content and behind-the-scenes exclusives. Until next time, keep cheering, keep watching, and keep the spirit of wrestling alive.